7.
Go out and play rush physical football. That's what we do here. We play physical, we fly around, we hit people in the mouth, and we do our job. Play smart, disciplined football, and at the end of this thing, let's be 5-1.
Yes, sir!
5 minutes.
Jason Simpson. And we're underway here in Allstate. And Simpson grabs it off the net, out past the 10, and he is tripped up and brought down. And we take a look at the Chicago Rush offense, led by number 12, Russ Mickna. Mickna in his 4th AFL season. We touched upon a trend at the beginning of the telecast. Struggling for him. 25 touchdowns. It's the 8 interceptions.
Right, let's keep it in perspective.
Yeah.
Struggling, they're 4-1, right?
And he flips it out quickly to Brent McDermott. As we take a look now at the Kansas City defense. This thing take me out to the ball game. Short kick. Perry Kyles grabs it. Let's send it down now to Anthony Herron with the special guest.
You guys do a great job at it, so I can't just think that I'm just gonna waltz in and just think I'm gonna just be great at it. So, but hopefully I can maybe pick up somewhere and do a good job.
All right, back on him because they feel getting him outside the pocket gives them the advantage.
1st and 20 now. Rattering batted down, almost picked off by Calvin Morris. Morris with a good first quarter here. Good hard shot on Victor Mann, and he almost gets an interception, his 3rd of the season.
Nice job by Morris, and a lot of times that jack linebacker, if you're a tall guy and it's a passing situation like they were in last down, you got a 6'4" guy, quarterback trying to drop that over in the zone. You got the advantage for the defense. That's exactly what Morris did, jumping up and knocking that down.
Definitely nice to see some people, and I think it'll be a fun rivalry throughout the night.
Thanks, JJ.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Fran.
All right, Anthony. And the kick hit the scoreboard. Don't see that very often. I mean, usually the kickers do a pretty good job of avoiding the scoreboard, but now we get Brian Umstead, and he clunks one off the big machine up there. So Chicago's going to start at its own 20.
Each side having that happen, and we talked about it before the game. How often does that happen? Not very often, but we've had 2 of them here tonight by both sides.
1-yard completion from Russ Mickna. And McDermott, he grabs that ball there. There's a flag on the play, though. That's why Brett McDermott's getting a big shot tonight. Mickna dumps it off to Charles Dillon, his first catch of the night. Dillon! Oh, in for the touchdown. It gets tricky around the boards. And he's limping. So we'll have to get Anthony Herron to get an update on Charles Dillon. But Trent, it gets tricky on the boards. You got to make sure you push that receiver into the boards or else he's live.
And when you hear bubble right to wing, that's going to be a quick throw. Dillon does a nice job getting the ball in his hands, getting upfield, but as you said, Fran, you got to plant them against those boards. You can't just tap them and think they're going to go flying into the boards. You have to finish that tackle, and that's where they could be a couple of different things. Hopefully he'll be good.
52-yard attempt here. It's blocked, and it's scooped up by the rush. Calvin Morris all over the place. Chicago's in business. It's the first stop of the game by either defense. Morris gets a big hug from his head coach. Chicago trying to go up, make it a 2-possession game. 2nd and 7 now. Rattering with time. Fires a dart to Savoy. So it's good to see him back in the lineup. A 10-yard gain and a first down. Jason Simpson on the stop.
Good job.
And just like we talked about with Cedric Bonner getting adjusted to his quarterback, Coach Danton is the play caller for the command, and he and JJ getting on the same page. You can see there, he has time in the pocket, makes an accurate throw, splits the receiver's numbers.
Back in motion, Rattering under duress. He drops the football. It is picked up, and Marcus, check that. It's a touchdown for Chicago. Joe Claremont takes it back 43 yards the other way. Rattering was trying to step up and get out of trouble, and he got hit from behind.
We just got through talking about muffed kicks, blocked field goals, fumbles, whatever it may be. You get that extra possession. It's critical. They have the ball inside the 10-yard line. He hangs on to the ball too long. You talk to Rattering, I'm sure he's going to say, I need to get rid of that ball, need to throw it away and give my offense a chance. You see here, 5, double hitch, scramble, take off. You got to get rid of that ball. Nice pursuit by the rush defense.
And smart play by Waugh, too. He didn't just go for the sack. He went in to make sure he punched that football off. And Joe Claremont sprinting 43 yards the other way for 6. And so there you see the head coach, Stanton Bartow, talking to his young quarterback, trying to calm him down. But we have seen some great back and forth action here. Miscues that the other team has capitalized on. So just when it looked like Kansas City was getting the momentum because of a great momentum. Chicago up 9. Biggest play so far. Waugh with the sack and fumble. Claremont going the other way for the touch. Clock stops like NFL rules inside a minute. And Rattering going to keep it himself. And he takes a shot. Jason Simpson just drills him into the board.
Yeah, he may want to learn about sliding a little bit. I know there's a lot of open field there and you're feeling really good about your running skills. Yeah, maybe not.
Face mask first into the board. Hickman with the quick fake, and now he dumps it back to Charles Dillon. Dillon already has 1 touchdown tonight. A reminder, coming up at the half, we're going to have a first half highlights.
4 against the division leader. They've played him well the entire half.
Quick screen to McDermott. And that's that touch of Cedric Bonner's offense. Comes alive here at Allstate Arena. Broderick is picked off by Jason Simpson. The first interception of the game thrown by either quarterback. Beautiful job by Jason Simpson reading the quarterback's eyes for the first interception of the ball game. Chicago now has the momentum.
Put it on the ball, put it away from the defender.
Out of the pocket, lays it up. Simpson is there for the pick. So Jason Simpson gets his 2nd interception of the half. His 6th of the season, now ties him for the league lead. Rattering was looking for Brett Smith, Trent.
Rattering is looking for him. He sees on the out route that it's covered, and as the play breaks down and the quarterback gets outside of the pocket, he's got to understand there's a time to take those chances and a time not to. And after that interception, I took a glance over at the sideline to see what Coach Bartow was doing, and he just threw his hands down and was really irritated with the decision that JJ had made on that, because the momentum had swung back in the command's favor. And there's 4 defenders closing on him, and you can see McMillan brings his entire team out of the box onto the field to give them a pep talk before